Yikes. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. This is crazy talk. This is insanity. This is ridiculous. Hey guys, I am back again with my no makeup wearing videos because I have been on 2 trips in the past single week, so everything has just been like a little too hectic. My room is a huge mess. There's like clothes everywhere. I have not unpacked from either of the trips, and my skin has just been kind of like a dehydrated combination mess. And my period's about to start, so I'm about to have some acne, so I'm just kind of like, let's not push it. I wanted to wait and do this video when I had my new microphone set up that I got for Christmas and all that, so I could have like really crisp, cool audio and I wouldn't have to use this really crappy like effects in my Premiere Pro. And it was just like, oh my gosh, I need to buy a whole other piece for it, so it's just kind of like, we're not doing that, and I'm not waiting anymore. I want to do this video because it is time for the the freaking holidays haul, alright? We're just doing it. We're not even gonna redo that take. It is time for the holidays haul. I am so excited because I have literally so much junk. I have so much junk that I accumulated through gifts and Black Friday and Christmas sales and kind of also through the month of November. This is like a 3-month haul I've got going on here, and it is a ton. I think this is probably my biggest haul I've ever done, and that includes my VIB sale haul and my Black Friday haul from the past year that I have up on my channel that you can watch as well, because those are also mega hauls that like were extremely unnecessary. And once again, we are back with the super unnecessary spending, and it is, oof. Y'all, she's heavy. Look at that. It is filled to the brim. It is filled to the brim with kind of a little bit of everything. There's some stuff that like I don't have in here, but like there's all sorts of stuff and a lot of palettes, like so many palettes. Okay, I'm about to go eat with my family, so if this gets cut short, or if I come back and I'm like wearing a different shirt, or my face or hair looks different, that's why. So yes, I also wanted to say real quick that I am sorry that I have not posted for a while, and I appreciate y'all being patient with me just because it has been kind of a busy holiday season and New Year's break. I've been out of town for conferences, visiting friends, as well as work. It keeps me very busy around the holiday season. Working at a church during Christmas time is like retail on Black Friday. It is just kind of a lot, and it keeps you busy. Keeps you busy. My glasses are a little bit dirty. I've tried to clean them. I'm so sorry. Also, my hair is like too long to do space buns, but I wanted to, so I got some like Mickey Mouse ears going on, and we're just gonna let that be. Also, if I'm being quiet, it's because my family is downstairs. I get very like paranoid when I film videos when my family is around, but because it's holiday season and they're off work, it's just kind of like they're always around, and I need to actually upload content because all of my other content that I have right now that I pre-filmed over the past few months is just like no longer good, and I don't have like any desire to edit it. I want to make fresh new content to upload as soon as possible. So that's what's going on with that. Well, I'm back. And I am a little different, actually. My hair's a little messier, my glasses are a little dirtier. I have a flannel on, and now I have number 3 right here. So that was just a little impromptu fun time with my girlfriends because they're about to head back to their respective colleges, which are out of state. So just wanted to spend some time with them, and we just decided to have a little crazy moment. I'm scooting in a little bit because I want to be a little quieter, and my microphone is like right here, and like I said, I don't have my other microphone set up yet, so, and my whole family is asleep, so I do want to be a little bit more respectful, but I also want you guys to be able to hear me, and I hate sounding like hushed and stuff, but that's just the nature of what's happening today, and I didn't want to film it another time because I feel like I already look kind of cute, and I'm already dressed, and I already filmed an intro, so it's like, let's just get this out of the way and get it done with, and it'll be over, you know, and I'm just really excited to film this and get started, so let's get into it. So the first things that I really see are these 2 Stila sets. I'll start with this one. This is actually something I was very excited for, and it is the Stila Triple Threat Glitter and Glow eyeshadows. I actually pulled these out and swatched them already, but I put them back in the box because, like, I mean, hauls are honestly always so much better when people are like taking them out of the outer packaging, just like in my opinion. That's probably like not true for some people, but it is so true for me. And of course it comes with freaking Kitten Karma, which I already have and like don't like really need. So I think I'm probably just gonna give this to a friend of mine if I can get it out of the box. These are like packed in so tight. Okay, here we go. But they came with these shades that I actually really wanted. I really wanted this shade right here. This is the new shade, like Tulip Twinkle or something. Yes. and it's like a pink, but it also has like some peach gold in it. I'm swatching it for you because it is so pigmented and so beautiful. Oof, like look at that. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. It is gorgeous. I always hate when I make sounds like that. Like I know I'm being so obnoxious and like annoying, but I can't stop. And then it also comes with the shade Smoldering Satin, which is like, I mean, glitter packed. Like this thing is for real. Like this is more like an opaque kind of eyeshadow. This is just like the flat out like glitter central, which these are both so pretty. I'm definitely going to keep these. But like I said, I already have Kitten Karma. I don't need another one. So I think I'm just going to give this to a friend of mine, and I'm not going to swatch it because I feel like it's not mine. So I'm going to let those dry or they're going to get everywhere. So I have another Stila set. It is the Stila Big Shots set. I think that's what it's called. Big Shots Redux, but it is their waterproof liquid eyeliner and their Extreme Lash mascara. I feel like my voice got so much deeper all of a sudden, and I love this mascara. It like seriously was like a out of nowhere hit for me. I fell in love with it. I got it on sale, I think, and I was just kind of like, I don't want to pay like for another high-end mascara. I already bought one, and I was like, I don't really want to buy another. I just feel like they're not as worth it. You will not chew that plastic. Like, I love Roller Lash, and I really liked Better Than Sex, but this is just like, I feel like my other one has like lasted me forever, and it's almost done. Like, it's almost done. Like, I think I've got like 2 or 3 more uses out of it before I finally have to just call it quits. So I got this because it was like 17 bucks and then 20% off with like at Sephora off sale. Something, yeah, that when that sale was going on, I picked this up too, and I think it was only like 15 bucks or something. And it also comes with their liquid liner pen, which is supposed to be really good. Now, I'm not a big like liquid liner pen person, but I kind of have like some makeup New Year's resolutions, and that's kind of what I want to get into is some more like liquid liner pens, because I actually have a couple that I have not opened for some reason, and I mean, this one looks really fine and really black, so probably will give it a try. So I don't know, I have a whole bunch I need to try, so like why not just give them a chance? I don't know, I want to figure out how to use them. Okay. Oof. Oh, I don't know about this anymore. It's like starting to bleed a little bit. Like you can't really see, but it's starting to bleed into like the lines in my hand, but I'll give it a chance on my eyes because it's different. It's not like this is my hand. I have like very wrinkly hands. I know it's gross, but I do. So let's see. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to go from here. So speaking of high-end and drugstore mascaras, I had to rebuy my Lash Paradise just because I decluttered a ton of mascaras, and I kept a couple that I actually ended up not liking, so I got rid of them. So I picked up this one because, like I said, I'm going on no buy, and I did want a couple woohoo mascaras just to kind of hold me over. I got 2 of the new Wet n Wild primers. I got a primer stick and one of their sprays. I'm so stupid for buying the spray simply because I already have a Wet n Wild primer spray from their what was the spring collection that they released last year? Flights of Fancy, was that what it was? So I already had one, but I bought this as well, and it's coconut scented, which I'm not a big coconut fan, but I don't mind the way it smells, so I figured I would just give it a try and compare it to each other, and it was totally like an impulse purchase. But I did really want to try this stick because I'm really big on stick products right now at the moment, and I have the e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate, so I wanted to try a matte stick because I've always wanted to try like the Milk Makeup Blur stick, but I've just never like hit the trigger on that, pulled the trigger on that, hit the trigger, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm actually really excited by this. Oh, should I open it or should I wait? I think I'm going to wait because I have a couple primers open that I want to use before I start opening other primers and kind of, you know, starting their expiration clock. Let's just go ahead and mention this huge one. Oh, gosh. I said I was so excited for it, and then I said I wasn't going to get it, and then it was on sale. Like, I knew it was going to go on sale, and it was sale and 20% off. Oof. If I can open it, I'll show you. Gosh, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I really cannot open this. This is insane. Okay, here we go. This is the This is the Too Faced Then and Now palette. It's got some glitter packaging. Feels kind of like the Anastasia Sultry palette. It's like that kind of texture. The glitter does come off on my fingers a little bit, but they wipe off pretty easy. And then it's got, I mean, this packaging is beautiful. I'm sorry, it just is. It's humongous. I didn't think anything could be bigger than the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette, but clearly I was wrong. It's just a little bit bigger Like, you see that? Like, I didn't think it was possible, but apparently it can be done. I pretty much just kind of wanted to hit my rouge for 2019, so I bought this because I actually really did like this. I like the way Too Faced shadows smell, I like the way they perform, and I just figured, you know what, I've had my eye on this, it's on sale, and it's, you know what, it's a decent deal, so let's go ahead and give it a try. I have heard mixed reviews on this palette, kind of excited to see how I feel about it, you know, as I use it. The only thing I don't love about this palette is, if you know me, you know I don't like I don't like things like this, where it's like 2 eyeshadows in one pan. I don't like that, especially blacks and like whites and silvers and golds, like seriously. Ugh, also don't love that there aren't a ton of mattes in here, but I feel like some of these like more shimmer shades could be used delicately as transition shades, so I'm gonna go ahead and give that a chance. Plus, I have enough palettes that this can be an accompaniment palette. What am I saying? This could be a partner palette, I guess is what I'm trying to say, to other palettes I have in my collection, and I do like the color story in here, so. It's such a random impulse buy, like I'm trying to like make it seem like it wasn't like some ridiculousness. So I totally thought that these were like canceled. I thought that they were like no more. I hadn't seen them in stores. I hadn't seen them at Ulta. I don't even remember seeing them on the Too Faced website, but I saw them and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get my hands on these. Unbelievable. So these are the Too Faced Love Flush blushes. They only had a couple. One of them that I really wanted to were sold out and I was so sad. This is the shade Baby Love right here, which is a shade I actually really wanted, but could never find. It's kind of like, oh gosh, I'm tripping over my words. I'm so excited. Look at that. What a pretty, beautiful nude color. It is just stunning. It has just the faintest hint of gold glitter in it, but it barely shows up. I mean, just like barely. And I also got the shade Justify My Love, which seems like just like a very beautiful pink color, like very Pepto-Bismol, but like very cool toned. Oof. That's a very powdery blush, actually. This is actually a very bright pink, but like really pretty right there. Oof. Okay, oh my gosh, look, my mom got me a NARS lip set for Christmas, which I was really excited about because I really love this NARS formula. This is the NARS Wanted Velvet Lip Glide set. I don't even know what it is. Something like nudes or something, but these are all the colors. I mean, seriously? Gorgeous. I used to not be a big nude lip person. I used to wear a lot of browns, a lot of reds, but recently I have been very into like these kinds of colors, and I really like this formula because I have the shade Playpen, which I love a lot because you can kind of like blot it out on your lip and it's just like so glamorous and looks so much like your own lip color. It's like natural but beautiful. I don't know how to explain it. It's just amazing, and I really love the shade that's in here. Oh my gosh, I can't get them out. These are packed in there. This is the shade Spike. I don't know if these are limited edition colors to the set. Oof, girl. See? Right there. God, I love that. So this is the shade Swing. It's like a very, like, nice neutral color. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's got almost like a peachy undertone right there. It's a really bad swatch. Sorry. So let me go ahead and put that on, and I'll show you what I do. Okay. So this is what I do. I just take it, and I, like, pat it onto my lips. Sometimes I swipe. Okay, and I just pat it in and see, like, so this one's a little more natural, which is kind of why I wanted this set, because it was more nudes and more natural, just kind of like lipstick but not kind of situations, and it's technically like a really glossy formula, so it's kind of nice and hydrating, but also like without all the mess and the stick and the worry. Hi, baby. Meow. I really wanted the Cali contour kit, but the Ablaze went on sale, so I was like, I guess I don't know if they're getting rid of that whole collection. They never said that this was limited edition, but I thought, you know what, whatever. I haven't tried a Smashbox product in a long time. It was like very affordable. I actually swatched this already. I've played with a couple of these products, not all of them, but some of them I have like swatched, some of them I've used, and some of them I haven't touched at all. This is one of the things I swatched, and I was like, holy cow, with this pigmentation. First of all, the one I feel like does not swatch as well as the lighter one, which is fine because this is the lighter one, this is the darker one, by the way. The lighter one's gonna work best for me, so I'm not likely to touch this one. This one is more of like a summer bronzer for me. And this top one is more of like a contour bronzer for me as well. These blushes are a little intimidating for me just because they are a little more on the red side and a little more like coral kind of toned. The top one is a little sheerer, which is fine, but it's more shimmery, which is not my favorite. And then the highlighters are also very dark for me. Well, not very dark, but they're darker than I was expecting, but they are, sister, they're fabulous. I mean, they're very reflective. Like, I did not expect this kind of formula from Smashbox, or especially a Smashbox face palette. Like, I did not see that coming. This is like not coming off. I've been like trying to wipe this off my hand. I can't get it. Okay, speaking of Christmas gifts, I know we talked about something that wasn't a Christmas gift, but my friend Caroline was so sweet and bought me the ColourPop Chasing Rainbows palette. She knew I really wanted this. She asked me what I wanted for Christmas. I told her this, and she came through. I love the packaging on this. I love the colors inside of it. I feel very inspired, particularly like by this, oh my gosh, by this like these 6 pans. I don't know what that is. I just, for some reason, like, those are like the ones I want to use the most, as well as the shade Keep It Cool. Right here is like a very beautiful, like deep berry burgundy purple kind of color, very beautiful, and one-on-one is like a very interesting blue shimmer as well. These look like very beautiful shades. Let me go ahead and show you some of them. Not do so hot, but that's okay. Had a little bit of an issue with the purple shade. Ooh, but that's okay. That blue looks crazy. I don't know if you guys can see, the shade Blurred Lines is the top one. It's like incredibly reflective. It's one of those white base, like yellow reflect kind of colors. I'm very excited about this. I love ColourPop formula, and honestly, I felt like this color story was such a dream, and I feel like for some reason people don't like it. I've seen it going on sale, which is really crazy for ColourPop things to go on sale so quickly, but maybe they're just releasing too many things for their own good. I don't know. I have so many bronzers. Like, I feel so stupid, but like, I don't know what it was. I just bought so many bronzers, and I bought the BH Cosmetics. This is probably the cheapest of all of them. This is their Brilliance bronzer, and I got the shade, does it even say on here? It might say on the compact. You're not serious. Are you gonna leave right now? You cried and cried to come in here, now you're gonna leave? This is the shade Golden Gal. This packaging is actually, you know, kind of nice. It's got like a little chrome top and then like a white compact. Folds out all the way. Ooh. It's very, okay, the compact has, it's like deep in there. I hate that. I hate that so much, but that's okay. Comes with a mirror. The shade is very light. It honestly kind of reminds me of, I've swatched it so many times, I should know. It kind of reminds me of the Becca bronzer, just a little bit. Maybe it's a little deeper. Kind of looks a little bit like Hula Light. Oh my gosh, I still can't believe I bought this. Especially because I have a Marc Jacobs one of these, and that was already expensive. But, oh, I just opened it. I bought an Hourglass Shattered Light glitter eyeshadow, because I'm an insane person and I don't know what happened to me. So this is the shade Aura. Ooh, it is the pink color. I'm so scared to touch this. I'm very into like glitter toppers at the moment, so I'm very excited by this. Although this just looks a little more like metallic than it does glitter, but that's okay. I'll go ahead and give it a shot. Oh my gosh, this is so expensive though. This is like that Hourglass. That's that luxury business. And I'm like, well, it's okay though. Well, let's give it a chance because it might pack on the eyes. Like, when I tried the Marc Jacobs one, the sequins one, I had the shade Flashing Light. At first I was like, oh, this isn't gonna do as much as I wanted to, but y'all, that thing is crazy intense. Like, that is some serious glitter. So hopefully this one is like the same kind of situation as that one. But another bronzer that I bought. Like, this one is a, okay, I like completely disobeyed myself with this. This is the Too Faced Tutti Frutti Pineapple Paradise Bronzing Strobing Powder. I just took it out of the box. This is in the shade Pineapple Sun. They only have one shade, and it's a highlighter bronzer duo, and it's same pan. Barf, but honestly, oof. That is kind of a rough powder. I really just wanted to give this a try. I don't know why. It smells, it has like a weird smell, I'm not gonna lie. It smells kind of like sunscreen and popcorn, if that was possible. This is the bronzer shade, which is actually a very nice color. I feel like it's warm tone but not too orangey, and it's got like a sheen to it, but not like in an ugly way or a way that I feel like is gonna make me look kind of bad. I kind of just pretty much wanted to try it for the bronzer, but the highlighter looked nice too. The highlighter is the same formula as the bronzer, just in terms of touch. Ooh, that is not as metallic as I expected it to be, but it's still nice. I probably would use it more for the bronzer anyway, and the packaging is very cute as well. I actually really like the packaging on the whole Tutti Frutti collection, so this was, I think, like super cheap as well. I don't know why. They put all that on sale pretty quickly. And from that line as well, I got another thing. One of their blush duos, and this is in the shade Strawberry, which actually had my eye on this as well, which is weird because I think they're both kind of like shimmery, which is strange. Like, you wouldn't think I would like a shimmery blush, but I kind of wanted to give it a try. And this one is the more pink of the two. Oof. And like that, well, hold on, let me show you the inside. So this is what the inside looks like. This is like a very bright, cool tone pink. I don't know if you can see it on this finger, and this is the other side right here. So that's what the outer packaging looks like. I cannot get that blue off from the ColourPop. This is a very beautiful smell. I wonder if this will linger on the face though, because I can smell it on the swatch. Can you guys see? I feel like I swatched it right over that blue. This, okay, this top blush here, this like kind of peachy color is like more metallic than I feel like a blush should be. Who knows? It might look really nice blended out with like a highlighter. I don't know. I'm gonna give that more of a chance, but right now I'm kind of like, ooh. I'm not too bummed over it because I got it when I was placing an order and it was free, so it's kind of like I'm not too mad if it doesn't work, but I kind of was hoping that it would, so I'm a little disappointed. But you know what? We haven't tried it yet, so I'm not like too pissy. Another palette that went on sale very quickly, and I said it was gonna go on sale very quickly, is the Urban Decay Elements palette. Y'all, I told you. Don't even try and tell you. I told you. I told y'all that this was gonna happen. I told you it was gonna happen, and I still bought it even though I knew I didn't need it. Okay, this packaging is for real so much cuter in person than it looks online. Like, I gotta be real with you. Like, oh my gosh. Like the emblem, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's just so pretty. It's so cute. I love this packaging a ton. I don't necessarily love that it's round. It's kind of like, ugh. It's gonna be a pain to store. You have to press the clasp, it opens up. Oof, y'all are gonna see this like big old mirror. This is what it looks on the inside. I feel like y'all have seen this a million times. They did a ton of tutorials on it over the past few months. I like the idea of this palette. I like the way it looks. I'm not a big fan of like wasted space in packaging like this, but I think it does look very nice and it is done well. The only thing I had that's beef with it is that there aren't really that many mattes, and I feel like it's very limiting to do looks with just 1, 2, 3, 4 matte shades and then all these metallics with a transformer. It's kind of like, I had a different plan for this palette. If I were the one making it, I would have done something totally different, but I'm not too mad at it. And like, again, with 20% off of a pretty huge discount already, I just went ahead and picked it up because I wanted to hit Rouge, and I actually did, you know, I did kind of want this palette a little bit. This is limited edition, but I believe it is still available. I think they're still trying to really give these palettes away, but I'm glad I bought this. I actually did really want to give this a try. I haven't bought an Urban Decay palette in a while. So I bought from a completely new brand this year. I was actually like really glad I bought this because I have been wanting to try from them for a while. It is from the brand Elsie. I went ahead and picked up their bronzer. I have the shade Light. They have 3 shades, I believe. The packaging is like super nice, matte black packaging with their name in like rose gold. Very pretty. And then it doesn't open up all the way, which, oh, makes me sad. But I did already swatch it. It is so soft, y'all. It's a very like mid-tone color. Can you see that on my skin? It's very light, which is actually perfect for me right now. Another thing that I really wanted to try from them was their Eclipse highlighter. And y'all, when I say, first of all, this packaging is bulky for like literally no reason. Like, I swear. Like, you open it and it's like, this does not need to be this thick. It's unbelievable. But oof, if that press isn't the cutest thing I've ever seen. Oof. She's so pretty. This is in the shade Luna. This is the more like pinky kind of color. It's like a really tiny swatch, but like, look at that. Oh, honey. I haven't tried this one yet either. I've only swatched it, but it is so beautiful. So beautiful. It's almost kind of gold. I know they have another one that is gold, and this one is more of like a pinky color. That's the, like, honestly, that's the way it looks in this light. I had to double check to make sure it wasn't Soul, but I mean, it's not, and like the pink is still in there, but it's still kind of gold, so it's almost kind of like a pink champagne kind of situation. I bought 2 of these glitter toppers from Touch and Soul. I actually bought 3, but I pulled them out to swatch them, and I bought the green one, by the way. I pulled it out to swatch it, and it, like, the plastic bit, I'll show you, like the little doe foot, this thing, completely came off in the tube, and I was like, okay, that's fine, I guess. And so it was just kind of like, well, I gotta get rid of that now, so I returned it, and then I went to go buy it again online to try it, and it was sold out. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm only getting these 2, which I'm not mad about. This is fine. This is the shade number 22 Ida. These are their Metalist Liquid Foil and Glitter Shadow Duos. So they come with a side that is like a liquid shadow. And the first time I swatched these, they did not seem all that great. Like, they're very reflective and like very beautiful, but they are also like, they seem to like set and dry really crunchy and kind of look really textured. And the glitter is loose and it comes with like this paddle. I know you can't really see. I feel like it's getting everywhere. And you're supposed to like pat it on the liquid shadow. Or I guess you could use them separately. Oh my god, I'm making a mess. They're actually like a lot messier than I initially thought they were when I bought them. But I put the glitter like right here at the top. I don't know if you can see much of a difference. Oh, you can kind of see it just a little bit, just the faintest bit. But it does have kind of like a different tone and color to the liquid shadow. And I also bought the shade Grace, which is number 20. It is a more purple color. Definitely for sure with like have to use a glitter glue with these, like not like just you have to. Like I haven't used this on my eyes yet, but like they're already very flaky. And it's just kind of like very stressful to deal with. This purple one does not have the pigmentation that the pink one does. So let's just get that out of the way right now. It's still really pretty. So here's just the liquid foil. Like, it's nice, right? But there's like a little bit of patchiness like down here, a little bit up here. It just doesn't seem right. But let's go ahead and look at it with the glitter on. See, like I feel like the glitter makes it go from like a cool tone to a warm tone purple. Like it's a completely different color. See, check it. Like I said, I'm gonna have to test them on my eyes, although I will say I am kind of nervous about it, but boy am I glad I did not get these full price because I don't think I would have been thrilled, because these I think are originally 24 bucks or something crazy. And I really like the Touch and Soul primer that I have, so I kind of had high hopes for these, and I don't want to get discouraged because it's just like hand swatches, but I'm not sure, and maybe I'm putting too much on, so hopefully I'll get kind of the hang of these because I'm a little nervous about them. What is it? Another mascara. This is the NARS Climax. I don't know why I bought this. This is like such a random purchase. Like I did not care about this mascara, and then next thing I know, I'm buying it in the VIB sale. So cute. Honestly, I love this tube a lot. Some like craziness here. The wand, I'm not going to open it right now because I don't need it to be open, but it's like a nice fluffy hourglass kind of shape, so which is what I like, so I'm hoping that this will work for me. Okay, and this is something I was so excited for when I saw this because I wanted to buy the individuals of this, but I'm glad it came in a palette because that's kind of what I wanted the most. The Color Rain Vivid Pigments palette. Oof, honey, I was so excited. I love me some Color Rain. Their shadows are wonderful. Their lipsticks are wonderful. I mean, check them out. They're a really nice brand. And boy, if this isn't just like the most beautiful rainbow thing I've ever seen. I really wanted the Shop September Rose, or September Rose, I guess not Shop, but their Slush palette, and it was kind of reminiscent of this, but like not the same, obviously. Like there was way more color options for each Roy G. Biv color. However, this was a more like condensed version of that in my opinion for me, and it had less oranges and less pinks, which is what I have a ton of at the time, and I really wanted some more like purples, blues, and just like kind of these like extra bonus greens. A couple more color pop things in here. I went ahead and I got their All-Star Primer. I wanted to get their All-Star Setting Spray as well with it, but it was sold out when I went to make this purchase, so I was like, screw it, I'll just get the primer, which I don't need another primer. Why do I think? But I also don't need another setting spray, so whatever. I think I just really wanted to try it from them because of how much I love ColourPop, and I really do trust them with my makeup. So I figured I would go ahead and get this a go. And also I got their ColourPop No Filter Foundation Stick, which, oh my goodness, I'm so excited to try. Like I said, I'm really into stick products at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and open this and swatch it. I have the shade Fair 05 Warm because I kind of wasn't sure what shade to get for myself. Ooh, I feel like there's no good way to swatch this. Yikes. Oh, this was a bad idea, I think. I think this was a bad pick. That is a lot lighter. And the swatch is no good because I rubbed it with my green finger, so now it's like a greenish hue. Whoops. So I'm not gonna swatch that again, but it does look a little lighter and a little more yellowy than what I need for my skin, but we're just gonna have to see what it looks like sheared out and put on the face. And you know what, I think I can make it work. I'm not like too mad at it. Usually with like lighter formulas, I don't mind it too much because I bronze really heavily, so hopefully that'll just kind of take care of that issue. A couple of lip products actually, but let me talk about this set first because it comes with lip products and I got it like so cheap. So Nordstrom Rack put the Nikkie Tutorials collection up for like $8, and my stupid self, I was like, just get it, I don't care. It's like $8 for a Ofra highlighter and 3 of their liquid lipsticks. Now granted, one of these is a metallic. I think this one actually has a sheen, the shade Spell. I went ahead and I got those, and like I said, it comes with the highlighter, the original one with the 3 colors in the one pan. I already have the shade right here, which she has in a single, and it's Glazed Donut, but I always wanted to try, I think this is not Glow Goals. Maybe it is Glow Goals, which is like the more gold champagne shade. And this is the shade, I think, Glow Goals, which is like the champagne color right there. You can see it. This is actually not as intense as I kind of expected it to be, but maybe that's because it's older. I don't care that much. It was $8. Like, it was really such an impulse purchase, guys. I mean, for real. And this is, I don't even know what the shade is, the copper one. It's like way too dark for me, but see, now that is intense. Look at that. Ridiculous. I did get some more Ofra ones. I got 2 more liquid lipsticks. I got, what is the shade? Santa Ana, which is an old shade that I had that I really wanted to get a new one of. It's a very beautiful, like, berry kind of color, very like deep red. Oh, I love it. These are like the original shades that I bought. I bought 5 shades. That was my first ever Ofra purchase, and I was in love with them. And this is the shade Honolulu, which is like a totally I won't say a totally different formula, but it's a little bit more of a drier formula. It's probably the only different one I've ever bought from Ofra, but look at that. It's such a beautiful like red brown. I've never had a color like this. It is one of my favorite shades of all time. It looks kind of like it has a sheen in it, but it really doesn't, like on the lips. I love these colors. I got one last liquid lipstick, and that is from Sugar Pill, and it is the shade Trifle. Oh, I guess I thought I got Clink, but I got Trifle, which is a very light nude shade. I love Sugar Pill packaging. It is so beautiful. Oh, I'm gonna make a mess. Oh, she's pigmented. Crap. I put so much on my hand. Look at that color. Oh, just a beautiful grayish pink. Oh, so cute. That is freaking adorable. I got 2 lip glosses. I got the Makeup Revolution in, I think this is Fortune, right here, and it is just like their clear gloss. I don't even think I need to swatch it, but I will. It's very glittery. It's very silver and very shiny, and it's so reflective. This is crazy. I really like clear glosses for some reason. Right there, you see her? There she goes. Oof, a star. And then I got her more expensive cousin, the Fenty, the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fussy, which is humongous. This is ginormo. Like, I feel like there's so much product in here, which I have not tried the Fenty Gloss formula. I have wanted to, but just kind of didn't seem to get on the train and was like, ugh, I don't want to spend $18 on a lip gloss, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like I've been wearing lip gloss a lot more, and this just kind of seemed like something I would really like enjoy, like hydrating and kind of just like a soft color while looking natural, while having sheen and like glitter, but not too much glitter. Right there. There it is. So it's like just like a nice, pretty gloss. And I really like the shade Fenty as well. I love Rihanna, so girl, she had to do it to me. I'm getting glitter all over my pants and it's pissing me off. So now that we're done with lips, let's go into another palette. This is the Nabla Soul Blooming palette, and honestly, I'm so glad where'd I get this? Beauty Bay had this on sale. Beauty Bay had a huge sale, actually. I got like a couple of things from them. I think that's where I got my Sugar Pill lipstick as well, and I wanted this for a while, but I kind of gave up on it because ordering off the Nabla website is expensive because it's international for me as someone who lives in America, and this, I felt like, I was like, it's not worth it for how, okay, like I was like, it's not worth it for how basic it is, but every time I see this swatched, I just fall more and more in love with this palette. I think it is just so gorgeous. The shade Flowery is what I really wanted that shade. I think it's Soul from the Norvina palette. That's what I wanted it to be, was like this like matte lavender periwinkle kind of color, and it's just, that's not what it was. So I really wanted this. I love this shade Honey Drip, which is kind of like that white yellow kind of color, looks very intense. The shade Anemone is like a beautiful purple. This almost said boiled, it says Bolero, this kind of pink color as well, Philosophy. Like I feel like all these are just really pretty. I know it's a very basic palette, especially for me, but I did feel very inspired by it, and I felt like, you know what, let's go ahead and grab it. I really want to try the brand Nabla as a whole, so I thought it would be a good purchase. And I love eyeshadow, so works out great. Also got one more thing from Nabla. I got a concealer from them. I heard Mariah Leonard, I think it was, talking only good things about this, so I kind of want to give it a try. It has kind of like a similar packaging to like Tarte Shape Tape with like the top and stuff, but this is like super plastic packaging. Tutti Frutti Strawberries and Champagne Twinkle Glitter thing. So I have the one in Ice Queen, which is the blue one, and I like it, but it has its flaws, and I wanted to see if some of the more neutral colors were the same. This obviously is the pinky silver kind of one. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. She needs a little mix. Mix 96. Okay. So there, ooh. Oh, see, like, it's kind of the same thing with the other one where it's like, if you try to layer onto it too quickly, it moves the product around and it's like, does not layer very well. I will say though that I don't love the base color on this. I thought it was going to be a little more pinky. It has a little more brown in it than I initially would want. Like this isn't necessarily as, oh my gosh, I feel like this necessarily isn't as pink as I was led to believe. It feels like it's a little more brown, which, whatever, you know, but like, it's not the shade that I thought it was. I think I would have done better with the shade Honey Please, which is more of like a champagne-y light kind of color, which is probably what I would have gotten more use out of, but I'm not against this. I'm not mad at this. This is my last palette, I promise. This is the Certified Affinity palette. Just look at it. Oof. Oof. What a warm tone freaking genius palette. I got it primarily for these last 9 shades here. I also really like the shade Sophia, which is like this kind of like brown color. Sorry, I'm sure you can't really tell. The shade right here. One more concealer. It is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop because it was so affordable and I thought I'll really give it a try, and it is, oh my goodness, it is so light. So I'm hoping this will do some serious brightening because I've had some like for real dark circles, and yeah, I don't know what that's about, so hopefully this will kind of come in to save me. I don't have too much luck with the other NYX concealer that I have, and I feel like the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation online did not review so hot, so we'll see. But for now, let's do the bougiest packaging of this whole video. This is the last item, and it is by far, like, look at this. This is the Lawless Seal the Deal setting powder. Like, oh my gosh. She knows she's bad. I swatched this. I'm not going to open it right now, but I swatched it in store, and it was just like the softest powder I had ever thus touched with my hands. It was unbelievable. This is the loose classic translucent powder, and I am very excited to give this a try. I have too many loose powders, I know, but I had to get my hands on this. People are talking about this, and it came out of nowhere, I swear. And again, with the I gotta try new brands business, I just gotta try these new brands. So very excited about this one as well. But I gotta go because I need to get in bed because I have to go to work tomorrow and I need to shower still. I gotta wash my new baby boy over here. Can y'all even see him? Can y'all even see? He's like right there. He's brand new. But I want to get all this cleaned up, washed off. I want to take a shower. I want to get in bed. I want to hang out for a little bit before I get some sleep and get ready for my work day tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for watching this because I'm sure it was super long and I'm sure there was a couple of editing mistakes somewhere along the line. And yeah, let me know if you've used any of these products and how they've worked for you, and if you like them or not. I would love to find out, because I have them, so I want to hear some reviews with some real people. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.